Hey guys, welcome to your favorite relationship show. This is Soul to Soul, and my name is Ego, aka the Lioness. You know how we do on the show? We bring trending relationship topics and we describe the show as a show that takes your relationship from a place of heartache to harmony. I'll be right back with the topic for today, and of course I have a guest, a fantastic guest on today's show, and open the phone lines for you to be a part of the show. See you after this short break. Welcome back. In case you're just tuning in, it's still Soul to Soul, and my name is Ego, aka the Lioness. Okay, welcome to the show once again. Today's topic is, which should you listen to when choosing a life partner? Which should you listen to when choosing a life partner? Is it your heart or your brain? Whether we like it or not, they both function differently. So take your time to think about this and give me a call on this number 08028107640. 08028107640. I want to know which you actually listen to, if you're settled already, and if you're about to settle, which one would you listen to? I'm not doing this alone in the studio today. I have a great guest in the house, and she is none other than Jane Aino. Whoa! She's a presenter, she's a producer, she is just, everything you want and everything you need in the media world. You find it all with Jane. Welcome to the show, Abba.
Seriously.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, I already have a caller though. Anytime I just drop the topic, the call just starts coming in. So let's take this call 1 second. Hello.
Hello, Lioness. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
My name is Samuel Emmanuel.
Yay! Samuel in the building. We missed you last week. You didn't call.
I was a little bit occupied.
Okay. Thanks for calling today. So, today's topic, what's your take?
I would say when choosing a life partner, it is important to consider both your head, that is your brain, and your heart.
Okay.
And this is why.
Why?
Now, when you're following your head or your heart, you consider compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
You consider rational decision making, and you consider red flag. In the terms of red flag, your head can help you notice any red flag that might be present in the relationship, such as abusive behavior, dishonesty, or irresponsibility that is there. Then when you talk of rational decision making, by using your brain, you will make a more rational decision considering factors such as financial stability, family background, education, career aspiration, and other practical considerations. And when you talk of compatibility, your head will help you to assess compatibility based on shared values, your goals, interests, and belief, and the rest of them. When you're talking of your heart also has three things you consider: the emotional connection, intuition, and happiness and fulfillment. Now, when you're talking of happiness and fulfillment, a romantic relationship should bring happiness and fulfillment to your life. Then you talk of intuition. It's just that sometimes our instincts and God's feelings can alert us about the potential partners' compatibility, this person's trustworthiness and overall goodness. You talk of emotional connection. When you follow your heart guides you towards someone with whom you share a deep emotional connection. Even your heart also will help you to determine if you truly enjoy their company.
It's a full lecture today, Mr. Sam.
So those three things, I just picked three things from your head and three things
from your heart. Okay.
That can help you.
Okay.
You just have to put both of them. Use your
to
brain.
work.
For me, for me, all these lectures, to go the heart and the brain, I just say use your brain. If you want to
Simple.
go into marriage, I just use your
Yeah,
brain.
just use your brain. So I think the question
Just
should
use your
have been
brain.
which should be more, which should dominate
Effective.
more.
Yeah,
You
which
Choosing the
is
right
understand?
person
beneficial
Yes,
over the
who
more.
heart
should dominate?
or the brain.
Which should dominate more? Okay.
Because the reason I said that because if your brain fails you, that means you don't get sense. If you say you don't have brain, now that is English. You don't get sense. That's broken. So you better use your brain.
Your
If your brain
brain.
fails you, if your brain fails you, that means you don't get sense.
Ato.
So you see,
Okay.
that is
So
just my own take in it. I know there are other things that some people also want to say concerning
yes,
things.
yes,
And I'm also ready to listen and to learn from them.
from
So
them.
let them start calling so that we
Okay.
also will learn and know the one they choose. Yeah,
Okay.
I use my brain, or my brain I take do my own marriage. I don't know what
Okay.
they use.
Thank you so
Okay,
much. Let me
that is
take
my
this
take.
call. All right. You have another call. I've missed like two already.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Okay, my name is Olisa. I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Thank you so
Sir.
much, Olisa.
You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So the topic today is that if you want to get a partner, you follow your heart or you follow your
Brain.
brain.
Mm-hmm.
For me, love is more of emotional driven because of the world. But for me, I think I'll go with my brain.
So you throw with the
I
emotions.
love you, Shigezi, and get drowned in the whole wahala of female drama, wife drama, in-law drama. I go with my
With your brain.
There's like sixth sense. I go with sixth sense.
The sixth sense. All right.
So, but on a lighter mode, I'm not bringing anybody down. So there's no sentiment. You don't do anybody favor getting married. It's not favor driven. I won't marry you because no. You marry because you could live with this person for the rest of your life. The person can tolerate you. You can tolerate each other first and foremost. And it is a red flag from day one. Don't pretend.
And yeah.
Just
Just be yourself. Yes.
Feel like the prophet will say.
From every appearance of evil. Okay. Wow.
So my you go with
Your brain. Okay.
So brain
Okay.
outside
outside your heart.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. They have said a lot, and and both of them actually said they actually settled for brain. Okay,
Yeah,
so now,
settled for brain
so
eventually.
when we look at okay, I have another colleague, and they're not going to let you talk today. I'm telling you. Hi, Sosika. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good evening. My name is Simon calling from S2SPOD.
Oh, welcome to the show, and thanks for calling.
I have to comment. I have to comment what you're doing. Your topics are always insightful. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so in respect of the topic, it's a very tough one, actually.
Okay.
But I have to say, it's not really advisable to pick one out of them.
Out of the two.
It has to go both ways, yes, because using your brain to choose your life partner means that love, that connection, and the emotions is being felt by the heart. And the brain only sees things logically. Sometimes we make judgments with emotions. So the brain will the brain will act as something that will make you pick the right decision, not using your emotions. So using your brain to pick a life partner, maybe you assess the person and everything. Yes, the marriage might be going well from the start, but then you realize that feeling, that love is not there and something before you know, you go out of it.
Out of
And
it.
using your emotions to get married and not using that logical thinking, you know, might be there, yes. But after a few years, you get to see the bad side, the character, and before you know it, pushes the love out. So I think
again.
it has to be balanced.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for calling. All
Yeah, you're
right.
welcome.
Okay. So just like this
Quite
person has
interesting.
said, you have to be
Yes.
able to balance it. And that
Yeah,
is the
because-
most difficult thing though.
Yes, it's actually very difficult to do, but it's what's needed because you cannot say you want to take away the both of them or you want to supersede one. I think
I would
basically-
rather want one to supersede one.
Okay, which one would you like?
The
to,
brain.
The brain.
The brain should supersede
Okay, so
the heart.
what if you you have a person that you have decided to use your brain logically to see that this person is good for me, and then when it comes to emotions, you don't see that person being there emotionally. How do you think this will play out in your marriage? Everything will just seem so calculated, so logical, so practical, and then the emotions, the romance, the affection is not there. How would that play out? for you?
The thing is, the whole romance and everything, those things would happen, but yeah, once you're married to someone, there must be times you will have some intimate moments. There will time those things will happen.
Are you
But
sure?
yeah, those
There are
things,
people
those
you
things.
just don't feel
See,
that
those
touch.
things,
They
they
okay.
bother people that are so emotional, or yeah, it bothers people like that. I don't think I'm that kind of person. I can stay without all this mushy stuff for a long time, and I mean
Okay.
from the longest of
So
time.
it means you don't feel.
I feel
So
not
how
like
do you
I
express
don't.
your feelings?
Not
How
like
do you want to express
no. I'm
your
saying
emotions?
now. What I'm saying is now this person, from the logical perspective, he's everything. Like
Okay.
you understand, he's
More.
everything. And I am that kind of person that is always driven by what I'm doing, what I want to do, what I want to achieve, what I want to. That's me. So having that kind of person is just going to keep driving me. It's just going to keep making me move. It's like there's something I posted on my status one day that says the moment I took E out of emotion, I remained in motion.
So you keep moving.
So you keep moving, and that is what is more important to me than all this mushy stuff. Let's just have the sex and just have kids.
Okay, so how do you
and
enjoy
every
that
sex
sex when there is
no? There will be a
Amen.
connection. Like I said, I'm not going to completely say the heart will be completely out of it. I said I want the brain to be
because you
more.
still have a heart, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
So you have all of them. You have the brain and the heart.
Yeah, but I
functioning in
want the
your own
brain to
body.
be more.
So I don't.
I want the
think
brain to be more
more
active when it comes to choosing
in life.
a life partner. The
Alright,
brain should be more active.
I think the people that called earlier kept mentioning brain eventually and all that. But in my own submission, let's not forget the fact that the brain lives in you and the heart is in you too. So I think if you ask me personally, the basic thing is to balance the both. But don't allow one to be more, and don't allow the brain to be all. Or if you're going to do 70-30, well, maybe
I think
consider
80-20 will be good for me. The brain 80 and then the heart 20.
So for me, 50-50, you allow the brain to
No
work
way.
because they all have their function.
Okay.
They all have, because if you say totally brain, it will just leave all the connection and emotions out of it outrightly. And how can you be choosing a life partner you don't even have feeling for? You don't have that connection.
You
that
see that
emotional
you see
attachment.
it's just like in the
But
days.
for the brain, will help you take a look at compatibility. It takes a look at a lot of things like maybe genotype. It takes a look at financial compatibility. People
The
don't
brain
talk about this.
looks at more things than the heart. The heart is always excited. The heart gets carried away like, oh no,
Yeah,
he
the
bought me
heart- this is what the
flowers.
heart
Oh, he
wants
took
to
me out. He bought me
express.
shawarma. That is all that the heart is thinking about. Like nonsense.
Nonsense. It is you who
Then by the
sees it
time
as-
that you're now ready, you are there now. The heart has led you. You are there now.
That's when
That's when the brain will start showing you that did you check this, you did not. Did you check this, you did not.
Okay.
But the heart is just a one-way traffic, like just
because the heart wants to feel. Want to feel happy, want to enjoy, wants to. That's fantasy.
But it is the things that that the brain will check that will help the heart feel happy.
That's why you have to. That means they're working. You have to allow them. You can't just say you won't take it.
Take one completely.
Heart, except of course you don't have a heart. Okay, now
but I'm still saying that the 80-20 is the best.
Your brain,
not the 50-50.
While you're using your brain, would you rather go for just anybody?
No.
So the heart will still function in a way that there will be that
I've tried though. I said 20. I've tried 20 for the heart. And then 80 for the that's what would everybody. Okay, how many percent would you give the heart and the brain?
I think that a lot of people let their hearts, choose for them.
And then where are they now?
Maybe that's what we need to ask.
Maybe that's what we need. We need to even find out, ask the question and see.
People would not want to cause trouble, and they would not want to say. They want. People who
they can actually call in and say. They don't have to reveal their identity.
My heart to lead me, but eventually here
I am.
Save me.
Exactly. Here I am, save me. It's really something. I know it's really just like the other caller said. It's really complicated. Like when you're looking at it, you're like, how possible is it to choose one? It's tough to choose one over the other. But I probably would have just rephrased it that which would you give more attention to? And I would say give more attention to the brain. I have another caller. Hey, Soul Seeker. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Maureen. I'm calling from Lagos State, Ajigole precisely.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. So what's your take on today's topic?
My take is, I follow my brain. My take is the brain.
You see, there are even many. There are many in the house and everybody.
But later you guys will complain that
there are many in the house and everyone is choosing the brain.
No, because the heart is already scattered. So now we are using brain.
The heart is already broken. The heart has been... Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think some
that's
people
a funny one.
Some people will say the heart
anyway, all of them just said the brain cannot be broken. Yes, now what are you saying? Let me take another call. Hello.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yeah, I always enjoy your topics. You always pick.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Something else.
Thank you.
Actually, from my own perspective, as a married man, I did not pick based on my heart. Because actually, this is a lifetime thing. It's not something that you just pick
for some time.
I picked based on my own brain and my mind, not my heart. I picked somebody that would be able to mash up with me intellectually. Someone that I can be able to reason with, not somebody that I just fall in love with. Falling in love makes you stupid at some time. So if you follow your heart, you might start acting stupid. So, and this is a lifetime thing. I don't want to act stupid. I want to act based on what? based on reality.
Exactly.
I and my wife, when we gave birth to my first daughter, I told her, babe, I want to run a DNA test on my daughter. She said, no problem. She said, but on one condition, I'll be the one to do the swapping. And I brought the DNA kits. She said, swap your own and let me swap my baby. And she swapped the baby and I swapped my own and we put it in the kit and we sent it. Nobody felt any emotion. And when the
Wow.
result came back, she said, "Is the result back?" I said, "Yeah, the result is back." She said, "Send it to my email." I sent it to her email. And she looked at it and she said, "Well," I said, "I already knew it to be 99.9%. So there's nothing for me to." And we continue our life.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay, so there was
That
no
is getting
question
married
of,
to
oh,
somebody that
trust, you
thinks-
didn't trust me. And all
So there
of
was
this.
nothing about being angry about trust and something.
No. Up to date,
Okay,
she
so
has
there's
never been angry
absolutely
about
no
that. She said, with
emotion.
all the things
I
that is
can
going
tell.
on, you can't just based on emotion accept anything, even though it's coming from me. If you want to check it, it's better for us to check it. And it's because we're married based on our mind and not I love you and I love you and we marry blindly. You understand?
Yes.
So that is reality of life. Don't marry because of you fall in love with somebody. And if it's some of these Gen Z, you tell the wife that I want to run a DNA test, you start seeing drama.
Yes, so.
Drama upon drama. Hey, he doesn't love me, he's doubting me.
Yes,
This
it
is
doesn't
that.
trust me.
He doesn't trust me. You start seeing drama. He loved me before. I don't know why he's doubting me. But when you marry based on, babe, this is it. Guy, this is it. Everybody will actually use their head. And marry based on your mind and your brain. Don't marry because of your heart tells you you love somebody. That's my own take on that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow.
All right, I think if you ask the majority of men, they will tell you they chose with their brain.
With their brain. But a lot of them
a
are
lot of-
actually stuck. They use their heart and they are stuck. I was on the phone with someone.
But I'm sure a lot of women will say they follow their hearts because women are more emotional,
We are actually emotional.
very
beings.
emotional, even when we
Yes.
don't want to
But
admit.
I've stopped being emotional. I don't even know.
Yeah,
if
because you
I'm-
have gotten to this stage.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why you just realize that, my heart failed me. No, I don't want to do heart anymore. Now it's brain.
And just like just like those colors, I will call them those because they called one, but it was a battalion that was talking, and they said, "It's the brain, no, the heart is already scattered."
A place of a place of following the heart.
The
and
thing
heart
is,
got
the
broken.
heart goes on a journey, and it always fails. It gets broken. It gets messed up, and then it turns back to
But
the
if you had
brain.
allowed your brain to control the heart, it won't get broken.
If you allow your brain, it's still the brain
Okay, so you allow them to work together.
together, right?
You allow them to work together, but sometimes we listen to the heart more than
The brain.
That's it. But if you allow them to give themselves chance to, give them a level playing ground.
80-20 is the perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks to all the callers on today's show. Thank you so much for calling and making the show interesting as always. I have a soul tip, but before I say my soul tip, do you have any final words for the listeners
my
today?
final word, love makes the word spherical. So we cannot say we don't want love or we don't want to allow our emotions. So we don't just, you ladies, you always complain, Nigerian men are not romantic. And now you're saying brain. Okay, so I'll just say, leave, love, laugh, okay? And allow the brain, please. Don't allow your emotion take over outrightly. Don't allow your heart lead you to where you wouldn't like. So I think it's better we just balance it and then we make the world a better place for us.
So you're still on the 50-50 thing?
Yes. No going back.
Okay, I am still on the 80-20, and 80 is for the brain and 20 is for the heart. Again, I say thanks to everyone that called. So my soul tip for you guys today is don't be with someone that accepts you for who you are. Rather, be with someone who would constantly want to make you a better person, not just accepting you for who you are today. Okay, thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you for
I look forward to having
me.
you more and more and more.
Always, you're welcome always. I will always be here.
Okay, so it's still Ego the Lioness, and it has been a great time with you today. See you guys next week for another fantastic episode of Soul to Soul. Bye.